Okay, we've got a veto mode game here. The cards that are around are City, Conspirator, Contraband, Festival, Grand Market, Mandarin, Noble's Noble's Remodel, Secret Chamber, Treasure Map, University, Warehouse. My opponent has gone ahead and nixed the Treasure Map, which I'm, fairly happy about, actually. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Remodel. Do I want to get rid of Remodel? Yeah. And basically what I see on this board is to go for a big Conspirator and Warehouse chain. You do have the possibilities of trying to do some kind of university thing, which is, it looks like what my opponent is going for. But I don't terribly much believe in it. Gonna go ahead and pick up a Festival here, largely because the extra actions will be nice, and eventually those buys might be nice, although I guess the buys definitely won't be nice. What am I saying? My opponent is, in the meantime, picking up lots of Conspirators. Or he's picked up another Conspirator. And there is going to be a bit of a race to these Conspirators. I'm going to pick up another Warehouse there. I think 2 Festivals is probably sufficient. I can start thinking about getting cities soon. But I would like to get another Conspirator first. Here I'm definitely going to buy a Conspirator. Grand Market is going to be a key card that we're going for. We have to be concerned about 3 pile endings here. So 1 pile is already gone. Gonna go ahead and grab my first Grand Market here. This game is almost certainly going to end on 3 piles. Who went first here? He's going first, which is probably pretty disadvantageous to me. Let's get these Conspirators activated. And I can get double Grand Market here. And that's what I'm going to do. He's meanwhile picking up a bunch of cities. So cities, Grand Markets, and Conspirators may well run very quickly here. The Conspirators are already gone. The cities will be gone soon. The Grand Markets could easily be gone pretty soon. It's important that I didn't play the Festival here, because this allows me to keep both of those very nice cards. 14 is an interesting decision point. I can chip my copper in and buy 3 cities. Nobles at some point is going to be nice, but I think I'm actually just going to pick up a couple more Grand Markets and a little bit of cushion in the form of an estate. Not too worried, because I do have these warehouses to help me on that front. Actually, warehouses might run out here in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up city and another estate here. Mostly be watching what my opponent is doing. He's picked up a duchy. We're both obviously concerned about 3 pile ending possibilities. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get a colony here. We'll see what he's able to do. He's got a big city stack. Important thing here is to try to be able to manufacture it so that the second and third piles run at it around the same time, because he has so many more cities than me, and that boost to the level 3 cities is going to give him a bunch extra money, which will be able to have him control the ending. Actually, potentially a secret chamber could be very nice for him, because he's going to have these massive hand sizes, so he could redraw a bunch of stuff. He's gone for colony and duchy, not the warehouse. Grand market, conspirator, 12. You know, once again, I could be picking up a couple more grand markets here, which seems extremely dangerous to me. I could pick up a colony and a warehouse. I could pick up a province and a nobles. I think I'm going to go with the colony and the warehouse, which is also a little bit risky. And now he's picking up festival with that university. I think that's a little bit of a mistake. Well, I don't know what he has in his hand. Maybe he needs to hold off. I should have kept better track as to which of us has more conspirators, because that's going to be massive as well. Okay, here's 6. I'm going to pick up another grand market. We'll see what happens. Grand markets, cities, and warehouses are all down at 3. And that's probably about the last thing I'm going to buy that's not a green card here. He's going to be able to grab at least a colony here, though, so I do have to be a little bit concerned about that. There's a decent chance he'll be able to get 2 of them, and he can use his universities to control the game end a little more than I can. Okay, so let's see him buy his colony, and what else? A secret chamber. Yeah. Okay, my warehouses are starting to come in quite handy as I have more green cards than my opponent. And again, it's nice that I didn't play that festival. Although, you know, it would obviously be nicer if it wasn't an issue. Here, pretty clear play. Well, let's see. Do I have enough money to end the game? I have 6 buys, which is the number of buys I need. I would need 3 times 5 is 15, plus 3 times 3 is 9, 24. I don't have that much, so I can't end the game here. I'm looking at a decent-sized deficit, so I'm going to go ahead and grab points. Festival Conspirator. Here, 6. I can get a couple of warehouses. I could get another province. I think the province is the way to go. At this point, I actually think 3-pile endings are somewhat unlikely, because we're getting so far with the colonies, but you do have to still watch out for them. $16 with potential for 17. I need 15, 21 if I want to end the game. That's not going to happen. But but let's see how much of a lead do I have. Quite a large one. So I'm going to inch it. I'm going to buy this colony and inch it towards the end of the game by buying this city, which will also help me stop from stalling. My opponent's unlikely to be able to produce a 3-pile ending that wins for him here because he's just so far behind in points. And I've made sure that I have enough of a lead that just getting the last 2 colonies won't be enough. He's going to need to also get, well, even more than a single province. That wouldn't be enough. So, but here I have enough money to end the game. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get city, warehouse, and a victory.